Hi Jack, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. So we start off with just looking at your setup, okay, which is textbook. Really like that. Nice wide stance, feet parallel, hands up. Let's see. The only thing I can't tell, Jack, is your grip. Make sure we're little knuckle to little knuckle, not big knuckle, little knuckle. Okay. I want that bat in my fingertips, so it promotes using your small muscles, which are fast. Okay. Okay. So let's see what you do here with your stride. Okay. So you get even wider. Okay. So a couple things, Jack. Okay. We can't land that foot in this position and really drive a baseball. That foot has to be closed. Okay, closed, not open. Not open. We can't land it open like that. We lose our ability to create resistance between our back side and our front side when we land like that. It also opens up our front hip. Okay, this front hip has tendency to get open prematurely, and we don't want that. Okay. Okay, let's go back because I think I saw something there. Okay, so yeah, okay, I didn't see that. Okay, you're okay there. Okay, so Jack, I notice when you stride, buddy, that right now it appears to me that you're about 50-50 or maybe 60-40 with your weight distribution between your back side and your front side, which is where you're supposed to be. But then when you stride, you've already transferred your weight. Okay, don't transfer. We don't want to transfer too much weight when we stride. Okay. And if you're striding that late, you heard Sparky and Coach Owens from the Dodgers talk about get that foot down. Okay? It should be two separate moves. You load and you stride. And then you're waiting for the baseball. Okay? But your stride foot, your swing starts before your stride even almost hits the ground. Your hands are moving forward and your foot's not still off the ground. Okay, so which means that your head, your eyes are moving an awful lot up and down while the ball's in the air. And son, that is jail for a hitter. The last thing you want to do as you get older, facing 80, 90, 95 miles an hour, is having your head bouncing around like that. No shot, buddy, no shot. You gotta be still. Okay, you gotta be still. Once your foot hits the ground, your head stays in a pretty good position. But you got to make sure that when you hit that stride foot, you're getting awful lot going on. You get that foot down a little bit sooner. Okay, so let's look at this picture right here. Okay, our whole goal in life as a hitter is to create as much power as we can with our backside. Okay. Jack, I don't see any way possible for you to create much power with what you have left in the ground. Okay, your back foot is barely touching the ground back there, which is gonna reduce the amount of pressure you can put on your back knee, driving it down to the inside of your front foot to create power. Okay, your foot at contact, Jack, should be right there. Your upper body, your belt buckle, see where your belt is? Your belt buckle is right here. You should be making contact. The correct position for contact for you would be right now. You should be hitting the ball right now. Okay? With the position your body's in right now, backside, upper body, front side, except for the front foot being open. This is when you should be hitting the baseball. And I see the baseball just barely in the frame, and you've already rotated to the point where you should be at contact, which is going to put you in a not too favorable position probably at contact. We're going to see you keep rotating and rotating and rotating. And right now, buddy, you have, like I said before, there's nothing left to hit with. Your arms are extended. You have just now hitting the baseball. Your front leg is locked out. Your back leg is barely bent. And that's when we're making contact. That's not going to work, Jack. Okay? You may be successful at the level you're at now, but I want you and your parents to look at the big picture. If you have hopes and dreams of playing beyond high school or into high school, then we got some things we got to get fixed. Okay? Some things we got to get fixed. We got to get you to contact here rather than there. Okay? Let's see. Maybe that was just a bad swing. Let's see. Okay, again, front leg completely locked out. Front foot, kind of rolling over a little bit, and then you're on the tippy toe of your back foot. Just hard to generate much power that way, buddy. Okay? And what your approach to hitting is right now is it eliminates, a third of home plate. Guys that swing like you can't hit the ball in the outside half. Well, they make contact, but I'm talking about, driving a baseball to right or right center field. Just not going to happen with that approach. Okay, you're going to be strictly a pull hitter. You're going to have, a big hole on that outside half where, as you get older, catchers start to see swing patterns. Okay? Coaches of opposing teams start to see swing patterns. And pitchers start to develop more command of their pitches. So if I'm pitching against you, I am never throwing the ball on the inner half to you. I am never throwing the ball down the middle to you. I'm going to make you prove to me that you can hurt me by hitting a ball in the outside half home plate. And Jack, with that approach, bud, it's not going to happen. So your biggest issue, bud, is the over-rotation of your upper body. Okay? Okay, and let's go through one more swing here. Let's look at... Okay, it's horrible, too, because, that's just a beautiful look right there. That is a beautiful look right there. That is just like on the logo for MLB baseball right there. That's really good. Okay? But where it starts to break down is, look at your hands. They're going down, Jack, but they're not going forward. They're just going down. My hands have to do both. They have to go like an airplane, right? Hitting coach talked about airplanes a lot, didn't they? About not dropping out of the sky, thank God, and taking a gradual descent to the airport and then leveling out and landing on the runway. And your bat is level right now. Okay? So your swing's going to be really long. And that's why your body gets so far out in front of you, because of how much you're dragging the barrel back there behind your body. Okay? How far? Yeah, so we really got to get you. I got 3 drills I'm going to prescribe for you, okay? Dr. Dave's going to give you 3 drills to do. Okay, so on your eval link, you're going to get 2 other links to YouTube videos that we did here at my facility with my son Ryan, who's a former Division I player. One is called Dead Legs, and one is called Split, and the other one is called Dual T Drill. Okay, I want you to watch those videos, do those drills. I think they'll help you quite a bit. Okay, Jack, thanks for coming to camp. Have a great spring and summer, and we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp.